A cannabis business park in Livingston? It could happen. Greetings everyone, this is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California. In this video, we'll have another COVID-19 update. Then we'll look over the agenda for the June 9th, 2020 Planning Commission meeting. Then look over some meeting minutes to find out about the proposed location for a cannabis business park in Livingston, along with a few other items of interest to residents. On June 3rd, the county announced it would be opening cooling centers in response to expected high temperatures. On June 5th, the county announced that county building lobbies would begin opening to the public on June 8th. The Tuesday Board of Supervisors meeting would be open to the public. However, all branches of the county library would remain closed. 7,247 tests were performed. 6,832 of these were negative. 334 turned out positive, with 81 still pending. Here's the positive cases as of June 5th for Merced, Los Banos, Atwater, Delhi, Winton, Livingston, Gustine, and Hillmar. Here we can see the total confirmed cases continue to climb as test results come in, and the number of active cases ticked upwards after an initial drop. The view on my graph makes the spread between active cases and total cases more obvious. I've also indicated the point in time when the county began the reopening process. As of June 5th, about 12% of total cases were hospitalized. Not quite 25% were still active. The death rate was just over 2%, and about 94% of people tested for COVID-19 were negative. Total cases increased by 51 over the previous week. This increase was in the 18 to 49 age range, and almost 88% of recoveries took place at home. Moving on to the Planning Commission meeting, you can see here on the top right the names of the members of the Planning Commission. You can also see the meeting starts at 7 p.m. Public comment time. You get 5 minutes to make your point. There's one agenda item about a homeowner who wants to keep the fence he built. The meeting will be open to the public, but seating will be limited. And usually these meetings are not live streamed by the city. Here's where we find out what's in the works for future projects in Livingston and issues related to how property is used within the city. This first one is about designated parking spots for tour buses and how, if trucks park there, they will be cited. The Livingston General Plan Update kickoff meeting was on March the 9th. There will be public meetings to get the community input, and the General Plan Update is scheduled to be completed in 2 years. There is also a consulting firm working on a development impact fee study. Other projects in the works include a possible cannabis business on Industrial Drive, a large apartment project on Main Street, and a truck fueling station on the other side of Hammett adjacent to the freeway on the Campbell Corridor. The Green Zone Cannabis Business Park project, located on Bird Road, just south of the police department shooting range, is planned to be brought into the general plan as industrial, divided into 22 lots, and then it is to be a cannabis-oriented business park. As for the AAA truck wash next to Motel 6, it still needs to do an acceptable traffic study before moving forward. My understanding is the improvement on Whitten Parkway project is still moving forward, and the plan is to do as much as possible at night to reduce the amount of disruption. It looks like the city has hit its limit on new housing subdivisions and will need to annex more land into the city limits if there is to be more housing built. So what do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments. If you're subscribed to the channel already, you might want to check and make sure you're still subscribed so you're notified whenever a new video goes live. And subscribe if you're new. Until next time, this is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, because not every critter is hiding under a rock.